Hello everybody, Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelorette Recap, a guy's review. Happy Bachelorette finale day. It is Monday and we are ready for the Bachelorette finale. But first, we have so much content to cover. I'm going to get into all of it with you guys. My name is Dave Neal. Do me a favor and like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe for all of the other content coming our way today. I'm about to share with you guys all of the live stream schedules and the different things we've got going on to keep track of today's event. Now, I don't think I've made a video about this at all, the relationship regarding Tyler, Cameron, and Camila here, because she's not in Bachelor Nation. But I have to tell you, I've been keeping track of their relationship, not for any reason other than they're so good looking, my eyes can't help but look at both of them. Dimples and jawlines and good skin and ripped muscles and toned butts. But enough about Tyler. Let's move into it, folks. All right, now let's talk about this. Now first, this is what we got going on today. If you're new to my channel, you haven't seen me before, hi, how are you? Good to see you. We've been kind of obsessively covering Bachelor Nation since the beginning of the pandemic. Why stop now? Today's live stream schedule, beefing it up due to the Bachelor finale. These are East Coast times, 6 to 8 p.m., so you can hang with us for 2 hours before the finale. You know, turn it on while you're cooking dinner, whatever you want to do. We'll have live chats, voicemails, you can call in. It'll be a ton of fun. 6 to 8 p.m. before the show. After the East Coast show, which is 11 p.m., it's a 3-hour show, 11 p.m. to midnight, I'll be going live. I never do an East Coast after episode live. I'll be doing it. Prove me right. Let me know if this is worth my time to do it. And then I'll be doing a West Coast live, which is 11 p.m. East Coast time. I have that wrong. That'll be 11 p.m. West Coast time. Okay, so I messed that up. I need to take that down. Okay. So East Coast time, that'll be 2 a.m. All right, you guys get the point, right? So I'm going to re-upload this. I already messed it up. It's 6:30 in the morning on a Monday here. It's going to be a long day, folks. If you want to watch me just crumble apart, you can do that. Today's episode is sponsored by All of the Coffee. All right, so anyway, I'll update that. But you get the point. Basically, if you turn on YouTube today, chances are I'm going to be going live. Now, let's get into this. I'm going to share with you guys this story by The Sun. I know it's The Sun. Everyone goes, why you do The Sun? Because they cover this smut. They cover it. I'm going to show you the story. I'm going to show you a couple of clips about Tyler several days ago saying that this is his soulmate, saying that this is the one, they love each other, and then all of a sudden she blocks him, they're unfollowing each other, she unfollows his brother, the whole case, and then at the very end, you got to stick around for the very end, I'll show you her Instagram stories of where she is and what she's doing right now. All right, so, like I said, hit the like button. Let's get right into it. Bad breakup. Bachelorette's Tyler Cameron and girlfriend Camila Kendra split on bad terms a week after he called model his soulmate. Now, you hate to see this, and I'll just say this. I like Tyler. I haven't seen anything bad about Tyler, but there's a lot of people that think he's an F-boy, he's this, he's that. The only thing he's guilty of is being so dang good-looking that I think it hurts people because we get triggered by how good-looking he is that we go, man, a guy with a military defense system like that clearly is abusing his rights in the foreign aid department. Did I relate that back to the United States overseas arm deals? You betcha. Moving along. The shocking breakup, we don't write any of this down. We kind of just word vomit. The shocking breakup comes as a Bachelor fan favorite was allegedly seen at a Florida bar with a blonde woman all over him while his model ex is on an Italian vacation with her family. I'm not kidding. Wait till I show you her Instagram stories. I mean, they're so, you wanted to root for them because they're like, that's it. They complete each other, physically speaking. I mean, starting OnlyFans, Tyler, he would crush it. So here's the photo they talk about on Deux Mois. Which doesn't really, this could be his cousin for all we know now. It probably isn't, but Tyler Cameron in Jacksonville Beach, blonde girl all over him. As it's reported, though, Camila, his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, had actually unfollowed him on Instagram before this event took place. So I know it's dark in here, but we see a little glow light. Someone's eating a Molly and some cleavage, blonde, and then there's a guy in the background doing a selfie. Tyler's leaning back. Tyler's body language isn't leaning forward, but either way, let the man live. And he's on the rebound. An insider close to the former couple told The Sun that Tyler, 28, and Camila, 26, have broken up on bad terms after 8 months of dating. I thought we think Camila's actually 22. Let me just Google this real quick on my phone here because it's important to get these facts right. Because if she's 26, there's a lot can happen in those 4 years. Camila Kendra age. Let's just get this. Well, if they have it at 26. All right, well, the internet says age in 2020, 26. Now, that doesn't make any sense. All right, let's call her 26. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let's assume she's 26. The source added the tough decision was very recent and unexpected. Both Tyler and Camila have already unfollowed each other, and any trace of their relationship has been scrubbed from their pages. There's also a picture allegedly taken from over the weekend that shows Hannah Brown's former suitor partying with a group of ladies. We got that. He said, "She's my soulmate" on Andy Cohen. We'll show you that clip in a second. A teary-eyed Tyler left the show heartbroken after he left the Bachelorette Hannah Brown show heartbroken. Rumors have been swirling that Tyler will join the upcoming cast of DWTS, although he has denied that and says it's for a different dancing show. It makes you wonder, people immediately assume Tyler cheated on her, but honestly, we don't know what the case is. I'm going to remain very neutral here until any information comes out. You would think that since they are both kind of in the public eye with their own influencership, that somebody is going to leak the truth. Somebody knows something that happens and they're going to leak the truth. Whether or not it's, up to us to know, I don't know. We'll have to see. But if Tyler gets slammed for this, and then someone from his camp leaks that Camila was actually the one who cheated on him or called it off, then that's a difference, that's probably, so, what could happen? So here's Matt James. We all know Matt James here with Tyler Cameron's lady or ex-lady here at the taping. So let's just play a clip of this. This is, and by the way, I love Andy Cohen. I love the energy of the show. It's just like they really bottle up some energy here. So let's see what Tyler has to say just a week ago. 1 week ago, folks.
Tyler's book is called You Deserve Better, What Life Has Taught Me About Love, Relationships, and Becoming Your Best Self.
Yes.
I love it. Tyler, how many times have you been in love?
Twice.
Twice.
Are you currently in love?
Yes.
Very
in love.
There she is. 1 week ago.
Who was the first one to say I love
10 days.
I love you?
Why are you blushing?
12 days ago.
But yeah. She said I love you, then I came later.
Okay, all right.
It's always better to come second, right?
Breaking news, better to come second. Gets a laugh.
Listen, the most important thing is that you knew that you loved her and you said it at the moment.
No, exactly. It was at a moment of just pure it just came out. You know what I mean?
All right, so there it is, folks. So he says this 11 days ago. He talks about his relationship, which was 8 months along at that point, saying he said he loved her after she said it to him. Now, does that mean that he's the one who messed it up? Maybe. Maybe not. A lot can change in 11 days, folks. So while Tyler was doing the press run of his book, a lot of people have started a conspiracy here. Conspired, is that the term? A lot of people have talked about the fact that in his book, he reads out the proposal he gave to Hannah Brown. And that's it's pretty jarring to promote your book about finding love and all this while also having a new and fresh girlfriend. But he wrote this book before he started dating Camila. So, it's kind of like a vestige of the past. You know what I mean? Speaking of vestiges, let's have a look at what he said. That didn't make any sense. Let's have a look at what he said on the Chicks in the Office podcast. And also, keep an eye on the chicks in this office as they just gawk over Tyler. I mean, who wouldn't? I'd be the same way. I'd be like, are you sure you're not single? Take me now. So here we go. Play this real quick. And then this...
shit. And it's a lot of,
came out on
how
the
to
same
be your
day.
best self in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Is any of your current relationship in the book, or
No,
is
so
it already done?
the book was written before I met her.
Okay.
So this is all.
So, but you
BC.
you used your own BC.
Look how strong
you used
he
your
is.
own tricks to land the new girl.
Yeah, well, yeah. And
Jawline.
Your own advice. Did you read your own books?
no, so sometimes I'm not though. I was
he goes back and he's like, all right, wait, I fucked that one up.
Strong
no, but
hands.
the other I was doing the audiobook for it,
Broad nose.
and we were going through a tough time.
Nice hair.
I was reading some of the things. I was like, damn, I'm really fucking this part of it up. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm not even practicing what I preach.
Yeah.
You
You
know?
look in the mirror, you're like, read the book.
Yeah, I just.
Oh man, was that hard? Audiobook?
Oh,
reading
man,
your whole book
that
out
was
loud?
Painful.
Yeah.
It was like.
I think I would hate that.
I mean, you were hunched over next to the microphone like this for 7 hours a day.
7 hours.
And it was the
Although
poor.
actually, maybe I would like it.
You love reading out loud.
I do love reading aloud.
I love it so much.
I'm not even letting you
So you love it so
I
much.
love it so much that my next book's gonna be a picture book.
I'll read it then.
What was it called in middle school? It was like, shoot, what's it called?
Is this entertainment? What are they doing?
It's like literally when you
fair?
you go and you read
Scholastic
like
Book
passages
Club?
from books out loud.
I've
It's
never
like
done
a competition.
What?
I've never heard of that.
Competition to read?
Who can read clearly?
Yeah. It's about your oral.
Do they know that Tyler's on the
What
show?
kind of rich preppy school did you go to?
Middle school.
Fran, that is.
It was middle school. It was my Catholic school.
That is
my
the most
Catholic middle
foo-foo-
school.
At your Catholic school, they did that? They
Yes,
didn't do that at
there
my
was a
Catholic
club.
school?
Gia, do you remember what it was called?
The reading bee.
You know.
I was on the chess team, but I never did.
Move forward here.
Play the saxophone. She just wants to.
All right, that's why I needed Claire.
Okay.
Forensics. Thanks, Claire, for always remembering. Forensics. And
I'm waiting for them to ask
there
him
was
any
like a
good
newspaper
questions.
clipping from one.
All right, we're not going to get to it there. Let's go to Camila. Let's see what she's up to. She's in Italy with her family here. Let's have a look at her stories. This is right after the news came that she blocked him.
One thing I've always hated doing is taking pictures while I'm on vacation, and it is so difficult.
It is.
So difficult.
Nice hat, though. Hard to take photos with your family on vacation, you know? You can't, like, just have your dad ask you to take a bikini
So
photo.
my mom
of
and
you.
I decided to wake up very early and try and take pictures. But geez, the lighting isn't right because whatever else is too bright. So
A lot of stress being an
see what we
influencer.
get.
Tough life. All right, so here
My
we are.
mom is my photographer. Fun fact.
All right, she's got the mom as her photographer. Rome, 87 degrees. She's in Rome. All right. She's in Italy. Maybe she didn't block him. Maybe it's just an Italian bandwidth thing. There she is looking back like, did you see it? Look, I'm hanging out the window. I'm going to jump. Don't stop me.
So if you guys didn't know, my mom is my photographer. Dilo la mami.
Cute mom. Nice hat, too. All right. Wow, that's a good photo. Her mom took that photo? Jeez. She wasn't kidding. Wow. Anything else here? We're looking for clues, folks. Look, it's Monday morning. We're warming up, okay? We're in Italy. We're carbo loading. Had to change outfits because of the heat. I couldn't really read what this says. All right, she changed outfits. It's hot and humid. How my mom and I are going to be running around. Very nice on a little scoot. All right, more stones. I guess that's it. Okay, well, look. Speaking of vestiges of the past, not an ounce of information on here about... Now, but if you look at who she's following, right? And then... Now, they've already done this, but, you know, if you search for Tyler, he just doesn't exist. He's fallen off the face of the... I think... Did my dog just fart? Boone, come on. Oh, he sits next to me, and he literally... Oh, my gosh. All right, this is not good. Not good at all. So the question will become... And let's go to Tyler here. Let's see if there's anything on Tyler's page. The question will become, who will be the first person to talk? So she's got, almost 500,000 followers. She's doing her thing. She's with all the top... she's with all the top modeling agencies and she's super busy. And of course, and then he's out there just looking like an Adonis. I mean, she's in Rome taking photos of statues, but this man is a statue if I've ever seen one. Boulder pectorals, strong shoulders, brachial arteries bulging. It takes more than a Belizean bad boy to see a breaking brachial artery. Brachial blood vessel. It's not a blood vessel. It's an artery. It carries, whatever the point is. Anyway, so he's out there. Jared Freed. We put up a picture at the same time. I hope people don't get confused about who is who. Trust me, Jared, they won't. This man is carved by God's chisel right here. All right, folks? So let's see what he has in his stories. Okie dokie. I got to follow him. 2.1 million followers. So here he is. Okay, let's not play the music. So he's so it says peace. All right, he's saying bye. Like, nice knowing you. We're moving on in life. Driving down the forest. See what the song says. Oh, I don't want to play the lyrics there. Now that's telling. Is that all he's going to share? We'll have to see. We'll have to see how it all goes down. A lot of people have theorized that maybe Tyler Cameron could be the next Bachelor. Now, let me tell you something. Bachelor pays a couple $100,000, but they tear you apart. He's already got the following. He's already got the gigs. He's already making millions. I mean, he really is. If you've been on The Bachelor, here's what you guys can do for fun. Look at somebody's following on The Bachelor and assume that for every follower they have, they make about $1. That's kind of where it's at. Now, when you factor in his non-Bachelor fame, and by that I mean being, the book, the other revenue streams, the fact that he's a model, which can, when you're at that level of modeling, it's like, yeah, he's making some money. So the point is he doesn't need Bachelor to promote his brand or get himself out there. So Bachelor doesn't serve much of a purpose, and it could only hinder him because it's only going to make him look, best case scenario, he changes some minds and he's like this sort of like compassionate guy. Worst case scenario is he does a Greg Grippo and he kind of gets needy or this or that. And I know it's a little different. Greg Grippo's on Bachelorette. But the point is that you get to see people's ugly side when they're pulled apart in a relationship. And he's been pretty private. Obviously, he wrote a book about some of his exes, but he's been relatively private aside from that. He was very respectful on Hannah Brown's season. And we don't know too much else about his relationships. We really don't. He's doing charity work with Matt James. I guess if anyone wants to criticize him for how he handled the early pandemic with his little quarantine crew, they were partying with bikini models. Arrest the man, he's in his 20s and he's partying with bikini models, you know what I mean? So, not a bad guy in my book. I'm here to promote him. What else can you say about him? We'll have to see how it goes down. Is he going to be on Dancing with the Stars? Is he on a different dancing reality show? Will someone from his camp release Who Done It? We'll have to see. In the meantime, do me a favor. Follow me on Instagram. That's where all my updates. I got to go take that thing down and re-update it. So follow me on Instagram. That's where all the updates are going to be for today's live stream. We'll be hanging out. We'll be having fun. We'll be getting ready for Katie Thurston's finale. Let me tell you guys, if I have already watched it, which I may have, it is wild. Okay? It is wild. You're going to want to check it out. You're going to want to be with us for the finale, after the final rose, see what goes down, see what is said, what is not said. It is going to be wild. So stick around for all of that. Lots of content coming. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye now.